Alright, we've let this cook for a while. I've turned it a few dozen times. You see everything's turning a nice golden brown. Everybody's coming in the house saying, "Oh, it smells so good." So that's how you know you're doing it right. And when folks come over and tell you how good it smells, then you know you're doing something right. As you stir it here, you'll notice that it starts to stick to the bottom a little bit. That's because all the fluid has cooked through from the mushroom and the onions. Now I'm going to get some help from my camera girl and get her to hold the camera. Here, just hold the camera so you're pointing at the pot. Alright. Now I'm just going to add in the ground beef or ground turkey into the spaghetti. And as I add it in, I'm just going to put some salt on it. And you can be generous with the salt. And about this time I put some salt in the boiling water so that can dissolve. Put some pepper in here. It gives a little bit of spice, a little bit of texture. And garlic powder. If you notice, we buy garlic powder in huge containers because we use a lot of it. And you're cooking an Italian dish, so be generous with the garlic. Alright, and you just take your spoon, break up your hamburger meat, or in this case turkey meat. And you just want to work it around. Get some exposure to the bottom of the pan and move some of the onions off the bottom. If you notice, I'm doing this all while the heat on the stove is on high. See the burner still on high? And I'm sure a lot of folks out there are saying, "Oh no, you should do that on low." Yeah, if you've got all day. This recipe takes about 20 or 30 minutes. All depending on how long you want to simmer the sauce. Once you got this in here, I usually go back to my garlic. I'm going to add a nice little sprinkling. And I'm going to add a little more salt. You got to keep in mind that this thing is constantly cooking. So you'll want to stir it from the bottom using your metal spoon. I would recommend not using a wooden spoon or a plastic spoon. Plastic tends to not hold up too well. And the wooden one, just whenever you're cooking pasta with a wooden spoon, it seeps into the wood. Notice how the meat's turning colors from pink to kind of a brownish color, almost a gray. Now we're cooking turkey, so it's not going to turn dark like hamburger meat is. Turkey meat tends to only turn like a gray color. Now at times I've left this alone and walked away from it and just let it cook like this. And that's okay. As long as you don't leave it for too long. And basically what this is doing is just browning the meat. The heat in there is browning everything. This is very lean turkey meat. If you've got a meat with a lot of fat in it, you'll want to strain off all this extra juice. We don't have a lot of fat in this. You can see a little bit of juice, but that's okay. I'm going to let this cook for a while, so we're going to take a little break. Just push the little red button.